All right, so this is my time fishing at Versailles State Park, which I did a previous video on the hiking portion of it, and this is the fishing portion of it. Now, of course, I didn't have my kayak on this trip as well. But this is me early morning, waking up and driving down to the dam portion of it. Now, of course, this has a parking lot. You can go park down here, but you can actually fish on the top of the dam area. You basically go up and then you can go down a little bit, and then boom, you can hit on the top of this waterfall right here. Of course, I wanted to fish down in this lower area, usually a pretty good place to fish. Now, this is early in the morning. Nobody else was there. I believe the DNR officer came, check on some things, and then that was it. I was pretty much all by myself. So I'm working some different baits on this area, and actually was catching some fish. Was also getting snagged. So if you ever visit this area, of course, keep that in mind. You're going to get snagged on some stuff. There are tree limbs, rocks, all kinds of stuff that is all over in this water. You're going to get snagged on. So, but I think overall this is a much better spot to be fishing at if you do actually visit there, especially early in the morning. Overall, I mean, this is a pretty cool place to go. Areas like this are really good because the fish that get trapped down below, they know that they hang around the waterfall. There's plenty of food that's coming down straight to them. They can just hang out and wait for some of these small fish or whatever to come down off that waterfall, and they can just ambush them. Bass, by nature, they are predators. That's what they do. They hide out in some cover, wait for a nice easy meal to come along, and then they attack. So this is a great spot for a predator type fish like bass. Now, we also heard about this other location. Now, this is a spot that is actually right down the road, maybe a few miles down the road. One of the park employees actually told us about this spot. Told us to go check this place out. Never heard of this little large pond, small lake, whatever it is considered to be. Now, of course, whenever we went there, it was there were tons and tons of fish, but they were all fairly small. I believe the biggest one that I caught was probably a pound. You're gonna be catching a lot of little dinks, a lot of small fish, but it is well worth going and checking out, and it's a lot of fun. I don't care if they are small fish or not; they're still fun to catch. But then we found our way to this dock, and this is actually on the other side of the entrance to this little area, because it is a nature reserve or something like that. So there's a nice little forest. I don't know exactly what you call this, but I'm going to be calling it a pond. It's a pretty large pond, but it is like a small little nature reserve that I believe is funded by the state or some of the locals. I'm not really for sure, but this pond right here is kind of a little bit of a fishery sort of deal.
Bam, back to back. Stop it. Jesus. Stop.
Do you already have a bait on there for me that I can use for?
What's that? He's peeing. You're peeing.
It's a pretty cool little spot, and it's kind of like a hidden little secret in the area. Not many people actually, go here and know about this, that, or at least the tourists don't. Some of the locals actually do know about this spot, but with all the people that come to this state park, a lot of them don't really find out about this or know about this spot. So it is definitely a cool place to check out. And of course, if you do, don't be an asshole. Keep this place clean. When we went there, it was really clean. You didn't see trash anywhere. You didn't see beer bottles, beer cans, and fishing trash all over the place. It was actually really well kept. In this location, my wife decided she's going to join in as well. She's going to fish. She is definitely not into fishing as much as I am, but she definitely likes to fish every now and then. So I hooked her up with a pole, and, you know, she joined in. And of course, the problem is she wasn't getting as many bites as I was. So then we switched off. I let her use the lure that I was using, and I was using the one that she was using, and I was catching fish, and she just wasn't having as much luck. So, but she did catch some fish overall in the end. You know, we caught a good amount of fish. And you definitely have to keep an eye out for the ticks, and then also some of the nope ropes. We did actually see a few snakes in this area. Kind of common. There's a lot of fish. Kind of a remote area, so it's pretty normal that you're going to be seeing some snakes. So I don't think any of them were venomous. So, you know, you're going to be seeing your common water snakes. She can cast a bait caster, but, you know, still worries me because, you know, I use Seaguar and VizX, and it's not cheap line at all. But she done pretty good. And, you know, and this was the part where, you know, she wasn't really catching much at all. So we switched rods, and then this happened. So I was catching a lot of fish with the lure and the setup that I was using. It was a small little crankbait, and then, you know, she had my spinning rod with a Texas rig crawl, I believe, something like that. So we switched because she wanted to catch some fish, and she wasn't catching it with what she had. So we switched, and of course, you know, she was casting, really wasn't getting much at all. We were casting actually in the same general area, so the fish were there. For some reason, they did not want to bite what she was throwing. And then, of course, you know, as soon as we switched, I cast, and I was catching fish on the same lure that she wasn't catching fish. So it was definitely a funny moment. You know, she didn't like it very well, but hey, she caught some fish.
Oh, one came up.
Oh, fuck that. One second. Go slow.
About like there. Actually, a little bit faster. When we cast it?
Yes.
And just that same speed. A little bit faster. There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Show it to your camera. The wipes.
Beast.
And as you can see, she actually did catch a few fish. Some didn't get recorded, but she did catch this one. And of course, you know, when she catches fish, I have to take it off. But whatever.
Oh, yeah. Give it to me. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah, you're a fighter. No. Oh, yeah.
Pretty good fishing. Now, of course, I didn't do any catfishing or, you know, fishing for any other species. But so as far as bass fishing goes, it's not a bad location. The state park itself, it's not a whole lot of fish that you're going to really catch. And as for the state park, it's not bad fishing. It's not the greatest in the world, and the fish are not that big, but you can actually catch fish. I would say it's a pretty good average location. Now this place that we found that's actually down the road from the state park is much better. Tons and tons of fish, but They are small now. This was a while ago, so they may be a lot bigger now. I believe the whole idea of this place is to kind of like a fish hatchery where you can just, breed fish. When they get big, you can just dump them into, the state park lake or whatever. I believe that's the whole idea behind this spot. So,
Woo! Look at that guy. Very nice fish. I think he just peed on me. Oh, he done tricks.
that was my last fishing adventure at Versailles State Park and that whole area. So it's a pretty cool little place to go check out. So if you're in Versailles State Park area, definitely check this place out.